It's Georgie Boy. Hey YouTube, how's it going? So it's a random video, but right here I'm gonna do like a unbox of a PS1 Slim, which I've never owned, and that's why I'm excited for this video. This is my OG PlayStation 1. Pretty much still works. Laser needs replacement, so I guess it doesn't work. But apparently you can buy one for like 16 bucks and swap it out somewhat easy. But I decided just to buy a working quote unquote PS1, and I wanted to make sure it was a Slim to add to the collection. So even if it doesn't work, I'd rest assured to know that the laser is somewhat, affordable as of now, as I'm filming this. And but yeah, I know this is off camera, but I bought this bundle on eBay for like 60, around 60 bucks, and came with the multi-tap. So this is probably the multi-tap controllers. Did great job with the packaging, fantastic. These are all controllers. Oh, looks like this is the PlayStation. Oh my god, look how slim this is. Jesus Christ. We got Hot Shots Golf 2 demo. They're gonna put it right there. Look at that. Look at the size comparison. I mean, it has stuff around like that. Alright, hold on. I'll get to that. Let me just enter the box here. Yeah, I don't know how many. Yeah, 4 controllers. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. These I'll probably put in another video. I mean, it's mostly about the PlayStation, to be honest, not the controller. So I'll put them aside. Anything the multi-tap. I'm curious. Why does it feel like there's an extra controller here? Oh, this one of these is probably, yeah. I think this is not the controller. This is the cables and stuff. I was about to say, oh no, yeah, this is probably the cables. I don't even know. No, this is looks like a controller. Never mind. I don't know. Whatever. Let's get to that PlayStation. Let's see this. Oh, yeah, should have grabbed. Hold on, hold on. Wasn't prepared for this. Apparently. All right. It almost feels like a special edition game or something. You know, goes with the steelbook. How do you even open these? I guess you can just cut them like this. Okay, this. Oh my god, it looks so nice. They wrapped this like it was a piece of ham or something. Oh, like some cheese. A sandwich wrap here. But still, great wrapping. Hoping it works. I mean, they said it did. I'm also hoping the keyboard I have for the PS2, I think it should work. It looks like the same input. Would it be output? Yeah, right? Let's input. I don't know. Chat. Look at this. Oh my god. This gonna look so good on top of the CRT. Any surprises in here? No. No secrets. No game they forgot. Oh, issue with the clamp closing. Okay, I guess I have to check that. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, this is not holding as good. One of the ways to fix that. It just pops up like that. But yeah, look at this. The comparison of the size. Sorry, there's marks here because I had stickers on them for decades, and I recently took them off last year, 2024. I put the stickers actually on my PS5 plate now, the one I'm not using. So I still have it on display, and I put new stickers there too. I'll put it on the video, the power of editing, and you'll see. But look at this, and I love that they just did the PS1. I forgot that's how they marketed the Slim. Because they know that this is the first one. They knew the second one was coming. Yeah, let's put a CD on it. I'm not gonna play it now, but just to see, just to get that image right now of a CD. Look at this. Hot Shots Golf. I think this is the same one I played back on this one when I bought it. It was part of a, what do you call it? Damn it. The PlayStation Underground. There we go. The demo disc. But yeah, look at this. So nice. Love it. Alright, let's get the multi-tab out of the way. Sorry for the camera shake, but we're out here we're doing low budget YouTube on him. Okay, look at it. So nice. I love my console collecting. I checked that off the list even before I got here, but also PS2 Slim on the way. Oh, it's not this. So I do this one here. The multi-tab. Oh, I'm sure we cut a cable out here or something. It's crazy. I never remembered until I saw on the listing. I'm like, oh snap, they did make a multi-tab for the PS1. I forgot it looked like this. The one I had in my mind always vividly was the one for the PS2. That it matched the aesthetics. It was like a square. I mean a rectangle. And yeah, that one I got also somewhat recently, like 2-3 years ago. I haven't really fully used it, but I know it works. Oh, nice. Let's see. I guess technically it's supposed to like what's even? I guess like this or something. You know what I mean? Like the way they shaped it, I'm questioning. Maybe something like that. I guess I don't know. They were going for something. That's why I like the PlayStation 2 better. I wonder why only one has a memory card. It makes it seem like only this one works, but then these have little ports. Maybe the whole unit decided to stick it there instead of just killing the top. I don't know. I'm just questioning some stuff. And I'm surprised because I think I've seen some multi tabs. Well, maybe the PS2 one had it, or maybe like aftermarket ones. Like they had the double. One that goes in the slot, and then the extra slot on top was for memory card. So yeah, it will use both ports. I wonder. I was reading the memory card. Then is this just from this single port? Intriguing. But yeah, let's go find that one. We'll play around with it. Oh, sorry, the camera moved. It's on low budget YouTube out here. The other stuff, I'll wrap. Unwrap soon. Let me cut this with the power of editing and be right back. Alright, y'all. With the power of editing, we have teleported to the kitchen counter. And these are the controllers that came with the order. And yeah, this is a classic one. This is the one I grew up with. I get a little clean. We gotta get these crevices and stuff, that's the grimy collector out here. But I wiped it down with some disinfectory wipes. And yeah. So this is the first time I actually see one of these and touch them in person. I mean, like, see, touch them in person, pretty much. I seen them. Um, I remember it took me a while to realize. Wait, they came with no analog sticks, and then I found out the original model came without the analog sticks, and that's why this whole analog and the whole light thing existed. Because when I got this at first, I'm like, I never understood why is even the point of this. Then I found out. I put the pieces together, little by little, as a little kid out here. The same way a lot of us, took us a while to realize this is R3 and this is L3. Like, what the hell you want us to do? What's an R3? What's an L3? What even is this? Yeah. But doing a comparison here, again, this is what I grew up with. This is a classic, pretty much an exact replica on the PS2 one, DualShock 2. Is also what I grew up with when I got the PS2. But looking at this, like it's crazy how lighter it feels, and I realized the ergonomics too changed. Like look at the bottom on this one is like a flat, and this one is still the classic PS2 and 3 style where it's circular, rounded off, and that's interesting. And the other one was the R2 and R2 and L2 were the same shape as the R1 and L1, and that one. I'm like, wait, that one I didn't know about. I honestly thought all they did was just the analog sticks, but it's good to know that they did different, accommodations better, quality of life. Because the buttons feel about the same. Can't really tell. they feel a little bit more quality on the analog versions. Personally, Sony and slightly bigger, PlayStation logo. Slightly, not too crazy. Maybe it's the same. To me, it looks a little bit bigger. For sure, the Sony one is, or maybe it. Yeah, the Sony logo looks bigger than the on the new models. Well, the revised models, the improved models, but pretty interesting. It feels intriguing holding it. Like I mean, honestly, if I would have started off with this and then got this and played games that use this, oh man, that would have been crazy to experience. But still, it's fine. It's all right. There's nothing. Personally, I'd rather have no sticks than what the Nintendo 64 did with the one analog stick. Granted, no bias. I want to be a Sony, fanboy out here, but I was never a fan of those controllers. I feel like I was like the only guy with a PS1 when I was a child, and I had to like play when other people's places. I had to play a game on a GameCube, N64, and or like SNES stuff, which is fine, no issue. But it's really the test of that controller. I'm like, no thanks. Granted, it's for sure is a is a original for sure out there, but I don't see people trying to. They don't flock to it as a comfortable controller. It's only nostalgia bait at this point. Personally, still, it's a classic for the time, but I think Nintendo 64 could have used a big upgrade, kind of like what this did, of having like another analog stick. And even with that too, I hated the PSP. PSP was a love hate for the fact that it only had one analog stick. It's like why? You would think maybe the new Game Boy would have one single analog stick with the whole N64 just having one. You would think Sony will bring a PSP, a portable handheld with two, but it is what it is. Just things I just wanted to rant about. Now we're gonna cut to me actually booting up the console. Let's see. Hopefully it boots up. We're gonna run a game. We're gonna run a classic of mine personally. I rented on Blockbuster for like a weekend. Absolutely loved it. Like, yeah, I'm hyping it up, but you'll see it in a bit. But loved it, and then found out the sequel was being made, and I had that as a Christmas present from my parents. And yeah, the story of this game is pretty crazy. The fact that pretty much released the same year, I believe. If it's the same, it's either the same year or released under a year. And I'll show you on the next cut edit. Oh wait, we're back here. Sorry. We're back here in the kitchen. I forgot to even talk about this one. So okay, we got the OG one, right? The revised, and then the enhanced slightly with better vibration and stuff and quality. The PS2 controller. So all these pretty much Sony products, improvement, etc. But the person also included this one third party, which is apparently just called Performance. It's just Performance brand. I don't even know what the hell this means. I'm thinking it's a turbo controller, pretty much. This is what I can tell. I don't think they were that popular in the PS1 era. Maybe with the N64, but I know they were more popular in previous gen. Where it's like you couldn't if you weren't turbo controllers. For I understand, I might be wrong. Educate me. Maybe I'll put in. I'll do some research, but I'm pretty sure turbo controllers were like if you hold the button, it only counted as one. You had to. It only worked if you multi-tap for it to count. Correct. So if you put it on turbo mode, you will hold it and it would just work. That was what those turbo mode controllers were. So that's what I'm guessing. This is what this is. I don't understand what this movement thing is. Like maybe it holds your movement. I'm not sure, but I searched online. These aren't that rare. I mean, now it's not too uncommon, not that rare, etc. But apparently they say it's somewhere to 2 to 5,000 made. So I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't know. I'll test it whenever. Like right now, I'm just gonna wrap these up. I have my controllers already. If they work or not, I don't mind. Whatever for the future. I just personally maybe this one I put on display somewhere, just because I love this classic look. That'll be like a talking piece. Be like, whoa, no analog sticks. Because even my girlfriend didn't know. Like, oh, you see the difference? I'm like, oh snap! Exactly. That's probably me as a child too. I probably never realized they had the analog stick. So yeah, this model on analog stick. So it's like feels like it's early. Then don't say any year on it. Usually they say like copyright 97 or whatever, something like that. But yeah, interesting controller. This has kind of like this went with the same kind of style with the flat. Then the shoulder buttons are also same shape. It's interesting. It feels kind of yeah, like here. Look, these kind of like pinky holders right here, which feels interesting. Feels weird, but also feels like I would have rocked this. I mean, assuming it was our responsive controller, I won't really know until future or whatever. I feel like trying it. For sure, these need cleaning. Look how the look at the buttons they had. They had like cut out, so the grimy and stuff built in there. Again, I wiped it up with a disinfectant, but I gotta let me put like toothpick and scrape them off. But yeah, it's an interesting controller. I don't know, like this really feels comfy. I don't know why. Like it feels like I'm really grabbing this. Like here the shoulder button, maybe, smaller hands back in the day, this would have been very or would have been my top controller. I think so. It's very ergonomic. That's the right term. But yeah, interesting little controller here. But yeah, I guess yeah. Now let me for real cut to the console being booted up. Last cut before the console reveal. But this is where I ended up putting the controller. So I'm gonna keep it there as a display. Got it by the Doom Revenant. Was it the Revenant? I think it's the Revenant. And right here, a statue from Callisto Protocol. Can't really tell you the name of the enemies, but yeah, I think it's good there. Nice little display right here, and also next to this is a PlayStation card. Well, just regular card game, but with PlayStation theme. And underneath the PS4 faceplate, and then a Lego Nissan GTR there. Nissan collab with Sony, and what do you mean, Gran Turismo. So fitting, but yeah. Alright, now let's see the console. Alright, y'all. So, let's see. We got it set up. Actually, they got the games I was teasing that I want to jump back into right here, but it's cut off. But first, let's see. Let's see if the first TV on. Alright. Let's get that CRT noise right here. Alright. Let's see. They told me it works. Ooh. Oh, turned on. Yeah, fantastic. All right, let's see. I also put the memory cards that I wanted to see if the readers. Okay, it's reading. Okay. Okay, so that's what I got on this one. Second slot. Let's see, should be able to. Okay. That wasn't my main card. I don't know if I have anything on the second card. He's not reading it. Okay, yeah, that one's empty. Oh, wait, no, okay. Never mind. We got some smacked. Let me see. It should be able to show me, right? How do I... Maybe I have to click on copy. Okay, so yeah. It only works with up and down. So we got SmackDown 2 content. I'm curious. I can't go to the next row. I don't understand why. Unless, okay. I think that means that's the amount of blocks it takes. Because this works by blocks. So I can't select the other ones because that whole thing is a block. I believe. I don't remember. But looks like the second slot isn't working. Let's try it now. Let's see. Looks like it's trying to read it. Oh, no, it works. Okay. Alright, what do we got on that one? Then put copy. Okay, so I can go to the other one. So the left and right is what switches between the memory card. But then to see, you gotta go press up or down. So that's Yu-Gi-Oh. That game I could not beat, but games gets crazy hard without the required cards and stuff, and you barely get them. It's crazy. That game is crazy. Mech Warrior, yeah, it was a lot for me to understand as a kid, but Tekken 3 classic. You see, so yeah, I can't check the other one, so that's what it is. Oh, that's a whole block of memory. We got Duke Nukem Total Meltdown, of course, which 3D. Einhander is fantastic game, which I have it right there. You can see it on camera. Vigilant 8, also fantastic game. I'm thinking this one here is Evil Zone. Evil Zone was effing great. That's a fighting game. It's gonna be look great to play, right? Evil Zone, knew it. This one I can't tell. Part of me wants to say Die Hard for whatever reason. It is. Oh, that game was fun. The trilogy. All three games were different games. And granted, I never even seen Die Hard at that time. I recently seen Die Hard. If I say like 5, 6, no, yeah, like 2020, 2019 for the first time I saw the whole Die Hards. I just decided to watch them all back to back. But yeah, not bad. So yeah, memory card work. I mean, the readers work and the memory cards. Thankfully, it's been a while since I checked them out. But yeah, I guess I'll back it up from how do I get out of here? Okay, there's a lag. Yes, I press triangle. Oh god, did I copy? I copied. Oh, good. Okay, I guess that's the right having the issue. Alright, exit. Okay, CD player. So let's see how CD player goes. Actually, so the game I want to start. Let me see. Okay. So then I'm gonna keep this memory card. Then. We're gonna see. Also, again, Heihachi there, fantastic. Panda for Tekken 3. I need Tekken 2 save. I need to see what it is. I have I have no context of what the symbol is. But yeah, okay. So here we go. SmackDown 1. Rented this one on GameStop. Blockbuster back in the day. Puerto Rico, actually. Good times. And decided to buy, my parents, thankfully. I was broke. And, my parents bought it for me. The Christmas gift. And the hype for that game that I had was crazy. They even got me the strategy guide and everything. Didn't really need it, but it was a nice addition. So I do want to finally jump back on these classic games. I'm going to be doing some content on it. Probably want to do the what is it, the create your own character career. That's gonna be interesting. But yeah, both of these games these were like I think 9 months apart, same year I believe. And then of course you had the follow up, Just Bring It. I bought that. Of course I had to buy that with PS2. I don't know if it was a launch title, but launch title for me was Tekken Tag 1 Classic. And then one of the other ones that I got later, like games that made me establish, this is why I got a PS2 right here. Cause tag for me, Tekken Tag was a huge. The graphics were even better than the arcades, and usually it was the other way around. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep this memory card because I want to see what information, data I have on this one, like the saves and stuff. This one I have no saves nowhere apparently. So we're gonna start a new career out here. And look at this. Oh my god, I love that CD right there. So a cover here we got, all right. We got China, we got The Rock, and Mankind here, Mr. Sacco. Old THQ logo right here. Fantastic, because they changed it to the the one we knew, the iconic one from the 2000s. Then they switched it up and later when they got whatever THQ. But yeah, anyway, SmackDown. I was questioning with both, like Stone Cold was not even in nowhere, not even the back. And I'm probably thinking maybe because of course SmackDown, that's a Rock, that was a Rock creation there for I understand, inspiration by the Rock. But You know, so I mean the catchphrase, he's gonna lay the smack down, and also know your role. So that makes sense. So yeah, let's see if this thing reads CDs. Let's see. So yeah, so this I didn't own this one. This one I bought on eBay, also a good price. eBay becoming a clutch with these whole console. I'm gonna have to give this a clean actually. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm curious, maybe, you know, let me see it further, then I'll give it a clean. Let me see. I wanna see if it runs. I hope there's no issue too. So I'm noticing here the button gets a little bit stuck, but I think if you lay it down and try to wiggle it so it's fully like up, it should be good. But yeah, this is my copy here, not the case though. So back in the day, my parents made me you know, get rid of my cases to simplify. There's too many games, so I had to put it in sleeves. So this is my copy, OG. This is the gift my parents gave me. Thank you so much. But I needed a case, so I ended up buying a greatest hits case from eBay. So yeah, this eBay setup is fantastic. Even the TV's eBay. Controller too, the green one, coming in clutch. I'm keeping it. To the people who sold it, I'm keeping it. You know, taking good care of them. But yeah, look at that. Just bring it. It was already hyping you up for the next gen. Holy cow, man. Good times, man. Life was fantastic. You know your role here. Yeah, this is no stains, but scratched up. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, let's see. Also here, yeah, look at that. The Rock out here. Oh look, Stone Cold. Oh shit, they do have Stone Cold. They got Stone Cold. Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, the second one, the cover is Jericho, Chris Jericho. Got the Rock, Hollywood Rock style in a sense. I think at that time was it Hollywood Rock? Was it later? Most electrifying entertainment rock, Triple H and Badass Undertaker. That was my favorite right there. The American Badass, great era. I wish he brought it back before retirement, but yeah, I don't know who's because here we go. You know, here's Billy Gunn. I didn't even know until I saw in the wiki page Billy Gunn the cover right here. Mr. Ass at that time he was getting in a chokehold right there, side chokehold. But and then here I don't know who would this be. My guess was want to say it's Triple H because of the way the boots with a little bit of sock, a little bit of sock exposure. I feel like he's the one that had that, but yeah, okay, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna close the lid and see what happens. I'm gonna go move and grab some that cleaner in case. Oh, sorry, I'm not mic'd up. I'm gonna go get the. Oh, it's booting up. Looks like I don't have to get the cleaner. I was gonna get the cloth to give it a clean. I mean, for sure, once I stop recording and take the CD out, I'll give it a clean. But yo, it reads. Yeah, fantastic. Oh my god, this is amazing. I can't wait. See that intro. Let's see that intro. The loading is part of it. It makes it worth it. Ooh, old school logo. Jax Interactive. Ukes. And WWF. World Wrestling Federation. 2000, yeah. SmackDown. Fantastic. Oh my god. That shit hyped me the hell up back in the day. Still does. Fantastic. Look at that. Let me see. Does this have like Tekken where like if you don't press start, it just starts playing matches? Let's see. That looks so nice. Oh my, that looks fantastic. That CRT TV, this size CRT TV, this Toshiba model with this slim PS1. Technically, tomorrow or today, I'm gonna get the PS2 Slim. Even that's gonna look fantastic. Silver. That one, they said in the description, the laser's kind of acting up. Oh yeah, they do have demos. Ooh. Ah, yeah, it still looks good. Honestly, these graphics are fantastic. With the CRT TV and everything, boom, with the special right there. I love how they read out the moves. I wish Tekken did that sometimes, you know? People can know the move names out here and just call it out in commentary or whatever. Darkness pin. Well, if they go for the whole Mac Classic taunts. Ooh, counter. Ooh, counter. Ooh, counter. Damn. Oh, classic. The press and knuckle. That's what we call it. I love how there's no music or commentary. Just. Let's go back to. Oh, oh my god. I'm going to have a blast replaying this. Oh my god. I can't wait. Thank you for whoever sold this to me. Good price overall. 60-ish. 4 controllers, multi-tap, console with the power and the cable. I just found out the PS2 one didn't work on this one. I don't know. It's like it looked like the same input, but it was like a tight connection. Like I didn't want to force it. I don't know. Maybe something was there that didn't. You know what I mean? I don't know, but it's fine. The one the person gave me is fine. It's running. The laser looks to be good. The PS2, if it's issues with the laser, I'll buy a laser and then replace it and record and do all that, you know. But yeah, I'll be posting content on this. It's gonna be fantastic. Can't wait. But yeah, y'all, you made it this far. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for partaking in my little journey of revisiting my childhood. Kind of enjoy and getting something, part of the collection. Gonna cherish this. But yeah. All right, y'all. Take it easy. Take care. Peace out. What's the next video? If you wanna, subscribe to see for future updates on this, if you're interested, feel free. It's free. Appreciate it. All right. Peace out. Oh, and as an extra scene, these are the stickers I had on the original PS1, not the Razer one, but the Puerto Rico one, 100% times 100%. 100 times 100. This one I had on the power button. That was from Halloween back in Puerto Rico. Got a pack of stickers, and these were from chips. Dorito bag chips and stuff. They came with stickers, so I had those. I think that's the first one. I got the first of the series. Pretty dope. But yeah, I put it on my PS5 plate there with other stickers. Cause my PS5 I got custom. And yeah, just gonna fill this up with stickers and stuff, but yeah, if you know those two, you know those two. But yeah, peace out.